I am trying to get the house fixed up to sell, and they sent these, and these will be great for in the meantime. Hey everybody, Maddie here with Backwoods Mindset. Hope you guys are all doing great. I had a fun night fishing last night. We didn't film anything with that, but I had the kids out with me. Aiden brought one of his friends. We didn't catch anything, but we had a good time. In the meantime, when I'm not home, I need to keep an eye on the house. Amanda's working, I'm working. We've got the dogs, which are a great guard asset. We got the 2 pits, and we got the Belgian Malinois. I want to be able to keep an eye on my house when I'm not home as well. This company was nice enough to send these out, and I think this will be great until we move. It will help us out. Now, I got one before, but the one that we got before was on like a SIM card, so it had to have a plan, and it didn't work so well with the solar. I had a hard time keeping it charged, so it worked. I don't know, maybe for about like 6 months it worked well, and then I think we really had issues with it in the winter. But another company reached out, INQMEGA, and they sent me out these cameras. They sent 2 actually. So here's the first one right here, and we're gonna be doing some unboxing. They actually sent 2. I'll show you the other one that they sent. This one's a solar over here, and this one plugs into the wall. So I got to figure out exactly where I'm going to put this one so that we can have it. I am planning on using them outside at the entrances. This is the one that I'm going to show the install with. I probably will do one. I'll show this, maybe not in this video, but I will show it being installed and how it works, and I'll let you guys know in a later video, because this is something that I need to give it a little bit of time to see how everything goes with it. But they look like good products. I haven't opened them yet. I saw some reviews on it. It does have a dual screen display. It has a floodlight on it, colored night vision, and motion tracking, which I thought was really cool about this one. This is their newer one. Comes in a little bit of a smaller box. And like I said, this is the one. It's Wi-Fi, 2-way audio, pan and tilt control. You can remote control it from your phone, cloud storage, and it takes an SD card. And it's kind of the same thing. This one, waterproof, 2-way voice, no wiring needed. This one's all with the solar. So we're gonna get this first one opened up here, and we are going to give this one a shot. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna plug it into. I think I have an idea, but you're gonna have to stay tuned, and we'll be back here in a minute. It's packaged nicely. Got some foam in here. It's got, as I usually call it, the destruction manual. And then we got, looks like an antenna. We've got, looks like a power cord. Here is the camera itself. It is kind of a big camera here. So it looks like it's got lenses here, and it's got a lens in the front. So we'll have to figure out how we're gonna set this up here. What else do we got in here? Oh no, so this is the power cord. And then there's some connectors and screws and whatnot. So it looks pretty solid. I'm going to take a look here, see exactly what I need to do, and then we are going to get this set up and get it going. So I got my phone out, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scan the QR code to get this going. And it looks like I have to register it. So I'm not gonna make you guys wait while I register it. I'm just gonna register it. So I had to move into the house. This one has to be plugged into a wall, and I wanna make sure that everything works before I start drilling holes. So I'm trying to be smart about it. So I got the plug here, getting it out. It's all packaged up really nicely, and we're gonna get this put in. And that's actually part of the camera setup when you're on the app, is it has to be plugged in to be able to scan it. So I have the app all ready to go on my phone. We're gonna get this plugged in. This is gonna be interesting too. Let's see. All right, where do we think this gets plugged in? I didn't even look to see. I'm guessing that it's in this cord here, is my guess. There we go. So I can see that there's red lights on. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stop for a minute, and I'm going to scan the code. Okay, so now it is currently trying to connect to the camera. There's a little red light in here that I can see blinking. It asks you on the screen if it's doing that. So let's see here. And I got to enter my password. I don't remember what my Wi-Fi password is, so I'm going to have to go find that out. I got the camera and everything all set up to the app, and I'll show you here. I got the internet connection back, and you can see it's got the dual lens on it. So we're gonna hit the button here. And hopefully you can see, I don't know, but you can see on the camera there on the app. I'm walking here. I'm gonna move this around. We'll try to show you here. So you can see, you can actually see my GoPro in it. It's a very, from what I can tell, it looks like a pretty clear picture. So the next step here, I guess there's all different things that it can do. So you can like pan and tilt it, and it moves back and forth. It goes up and down. So that's pretty neat. You do have to put a card in it. I'm gonna have to see if I think I have some SD cards that I can use for it. But you can do everything. It's got night vision. There's a siren, a reset, trace, lens matching, record, capture, talk, pan and tilt, cloud, and SD card. So you can go on and see what you've done recording wise. But I'm gonna get here. We're gonna get into the next steps and see what we do next. So I should have done this on film, but I'll show you guys here. Hopefully you can see it. So on the back here, I already did it. I'm not going to get it out again. This is one thing that I did find difficult with this camera, was getting where you put the SD card in. It sits flush on the back of the camera. So it was a little difficult to get it pull up. I actually need to get something to pry it a little bit. But once you get it pried up a little bit, you can grab it and pull it out. So it's waterproof. It sits really flush, so it's understandable. To me, it makes sense. I can see where somebody might complain because it's hard to get your fingers in there, but it is so far pretty simple. Now there is a mounting plate right on the back of the camera. You can see the holes there. So you can unscrew this and then put it on and screw it back after you get the mounting plate screwed onto the wall. Now the one thing, excuse me, I just had a little burpee poo. The one thing that I need to figure out is, here's the cord. So we need to get this into the outlet in the garage. So that is the next step here. I think I know where I want to put it, but I need to figure out the outlet in the garage, how we're gonna hook it up, and then we'll see how it looks and how it works outside. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, so there's my back door over here. Here's the gate. I had the other camera over there, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to be taking that one off. Like I said, I wasn't real happy with it after a couple months, so it is what it is. But I think I'm going to remove these vines here, pull these off. We're going to get it mounted over here so the vines aren't in the way of the camera. I'll do that. This does need to get it repainted before we sell though too, so we're going to be working on that. Let's get some of these down here so they're not hanging. I thought I was going to have to trim these. Anyways, I just got to make sure that I keep up on these then. And just kind of go from there. All right, so we got the area good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole over here. So the camera will be here. I'm going to get it tight up against here, drill a hole over here to go in so that we can plug it into this outlet there. I think that's going to be the best. I can make a small hole on the side to get the cord through, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to get this mounting bracket off here. We're going to get that put on here and situated exactly where we would want it. Man, I cannot speak today. Exactly where we would want it. Up here. And then we're going to figure out how to get the cord tight around there so it looks nice around the corner. But I think I can hide it with the ivy on the side of the house. You'd really only see it in the in the winter. And then I can keep an eye on the dogs too out here, which will be nice. So I'll be back here in a minute, and I'm going to be showing, taking off the mounting plate. It looks pretty easy. I just got to grab some tools. I got to grab a drill bit. I have to grab a screwdriver, and I have to grab some stuff so that we can get this installed. So I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do here is we want to unscrew the 2 screws for the mounting bracket. So what I do is I got a little Phillips head here. Hopefully this fits. Scratch that. So we're going to look in, I have a bag specifically for screwdrivers here. We're going to see if we got something that's a little bit bigger. This one looks a little bit bigger. We're going to try this one. All right, so we got 2 screws here. You want to take those, it looks like completely out, so they're short. Little itty bitty screws, and you want to make sure you put those over the side so you don't lose them. Boom. Oh, see, that one just popped right out. So make sure you're doing this where you can find these little itty bitty screws. But we got those, and then we'll pull the mounting plate out here. You got to slide it down and then pull it up and out. And then you get the mounting plate out, and then you can mount this. Now you want to make sure that you're mounting it the right way when you put it on, because you want to make sure that it's facing this way. So this, you want to be able to slide this on here correctly when you mount. So anyways, we'll be back here in a minute, and I'm going to be getting this set up. Okay, so I got to take a break for 5-10 minutes. I got to take Mrs. Backwoods to work. Say hi. She's got to go to work. You guys haven't seen her in a while, but she's still here for now. So we're going to set these cameras up when I get back, and hopefully I can sit there, and then when I'm at work, I can take a break, and I can go have my Diet Coke and sit there, and I can see my dogs in the backyard, and I can make creepy noises at them through the camera to freak them out while I'm at work. Okay, so I just got home. We got Atlas here. Say hi to everybody, Atlas. Hi. And there's Ringo. Hey, don't touch the camera. And there's Weasley. Say hi, babies. So, come here, buddy. Come here. He's mad because I didn't say hello to him. He's let me know. He talks a lot. All right, so I dropped Mrs. Backwoods off. Amanda's at work now, so I got to get to work, get this finished up. That way we can head over to my mom's and go visit with her and we're going to stop over at my grandparents, visit with them for a little bit. So it's been a minute since we've been over at my grandparents, but you know where I was at. So we got that down. We got the camera ready. Mrs. Backwoods helped me out filming there, taking the back plate off. So we're going to get the back plate installed and the hole drilled. I got to do a couple measurements here to make sure that it's right, but we'll be back here. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to go through the side like I was originally going to. I'm going to try to drill a hole through the back so that I can come right underneath the camera. So I'm going to go in here and let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So the drill bit isn't long enough. Huh. Maybe we'll try going in on this side then. See what happens. Did I get through anywhere? Absolutely not. So that isn't going to work. So I guess we are going to be going through the side. I was hoping for the best. I can fix that up. I'm not overly worried about it. So so let's do this then. We're gonna go through the side over here. We're gonna go right in here in the corner. Right through. Might have to widen it a little bit. Let's see if we can get this piece through here, and we got it through. And then what I'll do is I'll just put some caulking over that, just to keep any bugs out, anything that could get through. You can see over here, you're not really going to see the cord because it's going to go around and it's going to hook right in here. So now what we need to do is we need to get the mounting plate put on here. Okay, so I'm gonna hand these screws, put your one hand out. Hold on to those for a minute. We're gonna get this mounting bracket put in here. Now remember, we wanna have this on the bottom and these on the top. And I think, what do you think, right there, Dars? You think that's good?
Yeah.
Good spot, okay. So we're gonna get this, we're gonna get one started. Okay, so we got one on there. Can I get another one? Try to get this as even as possible. It does come with the little plastic things that you can put in the wall. This garage is hit. I'm not worried about it. I will save them and I will use them at the next property, but just trying to get this about even. So. Now I'm not screwing them all down. I'm just kind of tacking them into place real quick, and then I'll hit them when I get them all in here. Now you don't want to go too crazy because you also don't want to crack the plastic backing here. All right, so we got the mounting plate on, okay? We got the cord. This is gonna plug into it. Next, we gotta get the camera. We gotta get the antenna put on it, and then we're gonna get it set up here. I didn't even notice that was there. That might be in the way. But if we gotta remove that, we're gonna remove it. So we'll be right back. So we got the antenna here. We're gonna screw this on. Remember, lefty tighty, righty loosey, and you can move it around a little bit. We got that on there, okay? This is gonna go like this. It slides on. It goes like that. Now and you got all the wires here. So now what we need to do is we need to get those screws and pop up in there. So this is held into place now, and then this can go around. It's got lights on it. Let me grab the screws and I'll be right back. So I got my trusty screwdriver here, and you just got to get these up in the bottom here, which somewhere in there. That's gonna fall. It didn't get it. Uh-oh. You know what I just felt, Dars? Oh, that's right there. Felt some raindrops. So we're getting this done just in time. I need a better screwdriver, I think. But this one's in there. Got one done. So that's now going to be locked in place. Now I dropped a screw down here. There it is. And like I said, these screws are very, very tiny. So you need to make sure, oh man, it's starting to come down now. It's getting there. Get that one up in there. Get that tightened. Okay, so it's all tightened on, and then we're going to take this one and we plug it into here, and we're going to put the cap over this one because we don't need that. They have another cap for that one in the package that I'm gonna have to get out to get this off. Now you can see it's kind of doing a little spinny thing. Now it's coming back. It's looking down.
Camera ready.
Camera's ready. Okay, so we got that set up here. We got the antenna on it. And now we're gonna test it out on the phone. We're gonna see how everything looks. Okay, so I've been messing around with it a little bit. As you can see, I got it set up. And I got it kind of angled. You can tilt it, you can move it around. It looks really good on the phone. I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. what it looks like. And I took the old one out. I got 2 holes there, which I'll patch those up because we're going to be painting the garage maybe soon. I don't know. We're trying to get stuff fixed up so that it looks good to get it on the market. I do have a couple little things that I want to do on the deck. I'm just not real happy with, but that's another video. But I do have one last camera that I have to do, and I think I'm actually going to do it by the front door. I think that's what we're going to do. Not sure yet, but we're going to find out. That's going to be for another video. But let's go in and let's take a look at what it looks like on the phone. What am I going to see? So I'm back in the house now, so let's take a look and see how the camera works. So I'm going to show you here what we got going on. Sorry, it's on the phone. So, oh, look at that. Real time. There's the door opening. I saw some dogs run out. There's Aiden. It's a little blurry because I'm recording on my phone. Oh, what is he doing? He's waving to it. There you go. So as you can see, and actually here, I'm going to switch it. Here's the other view. You can switch out cameras so you can see the whole thing. But yeah, you can go back and forth between views. So that's the dual lens. There you go. You can see that it works. It's awesome. It's actually, I wish you could see better on this. It's really, really clear. You can see the dogs up on the deck right now walking around. But anyways, I'm really excited about this. I think it's great. I can't wait to see how this works in the long run. I want to thank INQMEGA for sending it out. I really appreciate it. I feel safer. I'm sure my family's going to feel safer. And when we get that one on the front, you guys will be seeing that too. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, being a part of my family on this channel. You guys are the best. So we will see you on the next one. Slime on, everybody. Have a great day. Go check them out. Down in the description, the link's going to be there. And I did have that on the screen in this video that you guys can go down there. You can click the link. You can go see if that's something that you may want to get for your house, maybe for your basement, your office, your garage, whatever. It will work. So far, it's working great.